This is the Movmax Razor, the car-mounted stabilization system that might just revolutionize the game. And you know the drill. We're not just going to chat about it, we're going to rig this thing up and put it to the test. Let's go.
So I was on the hunt for the holy grail of suction car rigs, something that didn't break the bank but still delivered that cinematic punch. There was one thing that kept coming up.
The Tilta Hydra Alien Arm mounting system.
But there was a major red flag. No, not the rig falling off, but that's pretty scary too. But the infamous jitters, shaky footage, weight restrictions, and the overall flimsy look. That's when the Movmax Razor stepped up to the plate.
Cracking open the box, you're greeted with this beast, encased in a heavy-duty 22-inch flight case. And man, I love this green color. But you can switch it up with yellow if that's more your vibe. What's inside? A robust dovetail plate, a pretty sweet-looking star vibration isolator compatible with both RS2 and RS3, and the showstopper, the Razor arm with the air shock, which really got me excited compared to the spring arm and more basic vibration isolator that comes with the Tilta rig. You also get a few suction cup brackets, and the articulating points are really sturdy. You can tell they won't be adding any extra vibrations. These suction cups are also rated at 22 pounds each. A NATO rail, ratchet strap, D-tap to 2-pin LEMO cable, V-mount plate, ratchet strap plate, and you've got yourself a package.
Now let's get down to business and rig this bad boy on the back of my truck and see if it lives up to the hype.
There are a lot of safety practices that go along with mounting a rig like this to a vehicle, so please make sure you're doing your research to make sure it's mounted safely. So, clean surface for the suction cups? Check. We're gonna rig those up now. Also, I think the way they connected the suction cups to these articulating arms is pretty sweet. It really allows for a lot of versatility on where these could be placed. I recommend separating them as wide as possible because if you place the suction cups too close together, it could cause more leverage on the cups, which may make the rig less secure. Now we lock and load our dovetail plate. This is going to be the base that we'll build the rest of our rig off of. And the showstopper, the Razor arm with the air shock. Next, we can add the vibration isolator. Once we remove the battery grip from our RS3 Pro, we can attach the RS3 to the vibration isolator along with the safety clamp. Definitely don't want to forget that. The ratchet strap and V-mount plates join the party along with a small rig V-mount battery I picked up for this rig. On a side note, I love these batteries. It can power the RS3 Pro all day. Now we can plug in that D-tap to 2-pin LEMO cable into the RS3. I was also kind of concerned just having the base plate on the RS3 as the only point of contact to the camera for both safety and keeping the camera stable. So Tilta makes this top camera support bracket, which just gives a bit of peace of mind. Let's secure the rig. While I appreciate the included safety bracket, I always opt for additional straps strategically placed. Positioned carefully, it stays securely pushed against the vehicle at all times. Now, of course, we need control and image on the move. I've connected an old PS4 controller to the RS3 in the DJI app. To level up our setup a bit, I added a mini suction cup mount to my Atomos Ninja 5 as an external monitor inside the vehicle. For our test shots, I rented out the Hollyland Cosmo C1 transmission system.
And now let's let the show begin.
I'm not gonna lie, daughter had on a yagi, her brain fried. My lady Papa Zenny, out her lady popping Molly, why she waiting on me? Yogi night area, yogi my.
Sure, we had a hiccup with the PS4 controller disconnecting, but a quick move to the backseat fixed that to be closer in range. There's a bit of a learning curve with the controller. I found that in the app it was either set too fast, so the shots would be jarring, or too slow, which caused me to miss a few shots, because the gimbal speed wasn't catching up to the movement of the car. But once I got that dialed in, it was off to the races. Now check out this side-by-side. The Razor absorbs bumps like it's on a mission, even when we hit some pretty rough patches. I expected chaos in the footage. I was really surprised how straight out of the box, the Razor arm was working wonderfully, even on the back of a truck that has very stiff suspension aimed towards towing. I could imagine it would be like butter doing this on a car with a more luxurious suspension setup.
Now, if I could change anything, I would love if Movmax would offer some sort of clamp to clamp the dovetail sliding plate to speed rail. They do offer their more expensive arm that latches to speed rail, but in the long term, I would love to have the option to pick up a hitch to speed rail mount, like this one, so you don't have to worry about the suction cups. Just having it securely locked onto the truck would give some great peace of mind. I understand though that not everyone will be using a vehicle with a hitch mount, so that's kind of a personal choice. The Tilta rig also offers a few more configurations for mounting, but those are easily achieved other ways very affordably, and honestly, the Razor's smooth shots straight out of the box steal the show. And that's a wrap on the Movmax Razor arm. Could this be the new suction rig king? Are you team Movmax or team Tilta for your rolling shots? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and I foot the bill for all this gear and even rented out that sick black Corvette out of my pocket. So your support means the world. Hitting that subscribe button is free, and it would really help me create and grow this content for you guys. I'll catch you in the next video.